Good morning, everybody. Lynn B. Thurgood here with Oxford Wealth Advisors reporting live for OWA Live. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the recent report issued by the trustees on the Social Security Fund. And let me just read a few of the highlights here. Apologize, I don't have them memorized, but I think you'd rather I get it right by reading it than try to wing it from memory. 2021 report. The asset reserves of the combined OASI and DI, which is Social Security, increased by $11 billion in 2020 to a total of $2.9 trillion. Okay, and that's the reserves. That's not fake, that's not paper, that's money in the kitty. The total cost of the program is projected to exceed the total income this year and remain higher throughout the next 75 years. In other words, the money going out is going to be greater than the money coming in under current guidelines, the way that they're withholding for taxes. So we know that. We've been talking about that for several years now. We're hoping that the government takes some action sooner than later to tweak things. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Let's see here. Total income, including interest, amounted to $1.1 trillion in 2020. Most of that coming from payroll taxes and a little bit from taxation of benefits and interest. Total expenditures amounted to $1.107 trillion in 2020. They paid benefits of $1.09 trillion. Boy, we're going through a bunch of numbers here. I'm sorry. Hopefully you can gather all this. Maybe we'll be smart and put a few of these numbers in the background on a video here along with my verbiage so that you can see what's going on. About 65 million beneficiaries received benefits in 2020. Let's see here. An estimated 175 million contributed to Social Security through payroll taxes. So there you go, 65 million received, 175 million contributed. The combined reserves earned interest at an effective rate of 2.6 in 2020. So anyway, again, Social Security was never intended to be your only source of income when you retire. But it is a foundation of income. And so we are not of the mind that the sky is falling, Social Security is going broke. We are of the mind that it's cracked. There's some fixes that need to be done. Now let's talk about that because we do feel it's a very important piece of the overall retirement income flow, what I like to refer to as play checks. We like to have play checks coming in retirement to allow us to have that quality of life and freedom to enjoy our retirement years. So a couple of tweaks would help the Social Security Fund tremendously. Currently, they modified the age, full retirement age, that type of thing here about 10, 15 years ago. They might do that again. We're living longer, that makes sense. They hadn't done it prior to the last change for, 80 years. So that's a possibility. They may bump the age up a year or two. They're going to increase the payroll taxes. Okay, right now they only tax for Social Security up to about $135,000 of income. Any of your income above $135,000, they're not withholding taxes for Social Security. They do withhold on all your income for Medicare, but not for Social Security. That'll probably change. And then they may work a little bit with perhaps some other things like that. But those are small changes that would make big impacts in the long-term security. Anyway, Social Security is there. Up to date now on the last report. Stay well, stay healthy, and let's have a great end of this year. We're recording this in October, so I better say that since I'm saying have a good rest of the year. We're toward the end of this year, 2021. Take care. OWA Live, we're here for you.